Okay, this is a test for the unjumble of the Rashi. Perek Lamed Vav Pasuk Gimel. It starts off with the Dibra Maschil, Basmas Bas Yishmael. That doesn't get counted as part of the entries that have to be put on the test. The first section is the Kasha. That's number one. That's Olahalon Kairala Machalas. So if we go to the actual test, which won't have the actual writing on it, the way it's written in Hebrew, I've just put that in for speed, and you'll just have the actual layout of the test with the subheadings, and the first one will be Kasha, and the student will need to write in number one to unjumble it because it's number one, that's the Kasha, and he has to write in the Hebrew, and I've already written it in for the sake of speed of this video, and it says Olahalon, and he writes the word Olahalon, and then he has to write the English and elsewhere. Kairala Machalas. The Torah calls her Machalas. So we write it, the Torah calls her Machalas. That would be the first section, Kairala Machalas. That's the first section of Rashi, and we'll put that in as the first entry on the test. Then if we refer back to the Rashi, the blown up Rashi that you see over here, the second section in this Rashi is the Makar, the source, and that says Matzino v'Agoras Midrash Sefer Shmuel. We find in the Midrash of the book of Shmuel, Gimel Mechalim Lahem, 3 people have forgiven to them Avonosei and their sins. Gershin Iskar, a convert who converts, V'Ha'oile Ligdola, one who goes up to a high position, V'Hanoisei Isha, and one who marries a woman. So on the actual test, that'll be number 2, and as you see over here, I've marked that Makar 2. So in the test, we look for a subheading called the Makar, which is up here, and then we write in number 2, since that is the Makar, and I've already written in the Hebrew in advance again for the sake of speed, and it starts off Matzino. So then we write Matzino, we find, so we write those words in. We find Agoras Midrash Sefer Shmuel in the Midrash of the book of Shmuel. Gimel Mechalan Lahem, 3 people have forgiven to them. Avonosei their sins. Gershin Iskaya, a convert who converts. Boila Legdola, and one who goes up to a high position. What potion? Vanoise Isha, and one who marries a woman. And that's the end of the next section of the Rashi, and it continues. This has been a test to see how it uploads on for clarity and how it uploads.